Scouting out, realizing that nobody's up here, so ideally should get both runes.
He's gonna run into battery assault. Yep. Might be a dead Elder Titan.
He does have boots, but so does Clockwork.
Yeah, if he really wants to, he can skill Nightmare after the battery assault. It has to be after, otherwise it'll get triggered automatically. Trying to get in range, but he's just too fast. That was a really that was a really awkward position. The only thing they could have done is like he starts to run away and then hopes the Bane nightmares him. But that was just a really awkward situation for Duster there. Had the right idea though.
Not to be. And Jerax for now is going to be more at the top lane, but we'll see if he ultimately sticks around here now. Right off the bat, KZU is going to feel a lot of pressure. Wow, he's already in some trouble.
Have to orb and TP back.
Yeah, he's going to hold the TP.
He's just going to use the... Alright, if he's in range of experience here, this is actually not too bad.
Yeah.
And he is. He's getting experience from this. As they did increase the range of experience, he is going to TP back now. He wants to fight a little bit and help out his boy Jerax, who is pulling the creeps for him.
Yeah.
But Out of Pain has something to say about it.
I'm going to sleep him up, but don't think much is going to come of that, although King RD still wants to say hello. Pop another battery assault, but no, not going to be enough of a chase. So, yeah, good distraction mixed with the lane pull from Jerax, so good teamwork right there. Meanwhile, Clockwork, he'll actually TP to the bottom lane. See if they can maybe make a kill happen, perhaps on this Rubik. Yeah, Sand King softening him up a little bit in the meantime, but sure by now he's perhaps either seen or they definitely know the Clockwork is here now.
Wow. Magnus or Matt on the Magnus is actually crushing mid right now. This has been a straight up 1v1.
Wow.
So he's doing very, very well for himself. I did not expect this. An early bottle, sub 2 minutes. Now he's going to have the ability to spam out the lane, grab some runes. Very, very nice start for him. It's not expected against the TA.
Yeah.
And obviously it gets harder and harder as the TA gets levels, but still, I did not expect this kind of a gap at all.
I was going to say, I'm sure the early shockwave, of course, is helping with that. But, yeah, definitely an impressive start for him. Oh, that's a bottom lane kill. Resolution goes down. Tombo and King RD come together to make that kill happen. I came to reserve everyone. Apologies, missed that one. But Rubik was busy going for the rune, and it seems like they picked up on that. Found the kill on Juggernaut. Somehow, I mean, even with the Blade Fury, he figured that wouldn't be possible.
Yeah. Maybe they forced him to use it early, and then because it's such a long cooldown on level 1, they were able to capitalize on that cooldown. Not sure, but anyway, Rubik is back. Not able to pull just yet because that main pull is actually blocked by a ward. Invis. I couldn't quite get the stun. Or stomp onto Wii.
Yeah. If he gets that, maybe that is a kill, but not to be. However, TA is going to continue to be heavily harassed, and they're going in here. I mean, another stomp attempt. That one, again, going to miss from Jerax. He's just running after Wii. Off to Refraction finally, and that'll back them off. But yeah, you see 10-3 TA versus 18-4 Magnus right now. Obviously, he's getting a little bit more support, but overall doing great. Juggernaut, even despite that death, he is doing great with the CS as well. Bottom. So, Wraith King, your favorite hero. What, oh, fuck. Well, he's going for the kill. Has an orb. Also has a phase shift. And that should be enough. Yeah, he's good. Oh, bottom lane. Talo goes down, though. Why is able to run him down?
Somewhat solo kill, too. I don't think Jug had anything to do with that. Fly. Boss gets a nice kill there. Gets a stack as well. Run to a Clockwork, though. Level 2, so it's only level 1 battery assault. Actually steals out the bounty rune as well. Mana burns him a bit. This might be a kill, actually, on Defly. Maybe can deny himself or a healing war, but nope. Be a counter kill. This one goes to King RD.
First kill caught on camera right there. Resolution bottom lane. Just gonna spin him out. The Sand King. Back to the Wraith King, though. So what are we seeing on him? Does he get the Midas? Does he go with the early Radiance even, or what?
Yeah, I see so many different builds on Wraith King, but my favorite being that I don't like the hero, though, is I like Radiance. Especially the fact that they have 2 heroes that really rely on their blinks. Being able to just be up front and cancel those blinks all the time is really... So, some way into a blink, whether it's... Or sorry, some way into a Radiance, whether it's Blink Radiance or just a Radiance Rush. Sometimes you see Midas on him as well, just because he doesn't farm that fast on his own. But anyway, I think he needs to get Radiance sometime. If not, it needs to be a Blink Mjolnir, something like that.
Keizu again having to deal with this Bane just running at him. Now we see the threat of the Bane Wraith King together. It is scary, especially if some crits happen. Mortal Strike. Keeping his distance, trying to leech as much experience as possible. Well, solo 4, so overall, Keizu.
I'm surprised he's not putting any points into any skills. He's got 2 to spend, and if he's creating these creeps, he's obviously not building up extra stacks onto his skeletons. If he's not putting the point in, he's not... Doesn't really need the lifesteal right now. I'm not sure what he's holding these extra 2 points for.
Good point. Well, Magnus, he's clearing up some...
Oh my god, that crit! Oh my god, that crit! That was a lucky one. Got the stun after the sleep into a first hit crit, and that's a dead puck.
Go figure. Right as I go away from the lane, too. Alright. Tightening things up here. So it sounded like a big crit just happened. As mentioned, that was going to be the only way that essentially get that kill, and sure enough, he gets it. I was watching Magnus, though, farming in the jungle, because that's more important. Middle lane, Elder Titan. He's trying to get a Neko Stomp off. He actually will. Battery Assault wasn't stopping him. And maybe get a turn kill on it. Clockwork, lift up. Yes, it does. TA, though, with a refraction, he's more than fine. Even laying down another trap. The trap missed, though. Gonna pop it in time. So Jarek stays alive, and now the second stomp will hit, but not the most follow-up, however. So we will walk it off for now. Yeah, the Jarex was taking over the middle lane while Matt went to the jungle a little bit and farmed.
Oh, another death up top.
Oh boy.
Just having their way with this puck up here.
Bottom? Talbotden? Yep. Omni Slash. Catches him right after the Burrow Strike. He just spun on top of him and knew that he wasn't going to get away. In fact, you see Sand King only has a level 1 Burrow Strike. So not the most range.
I think his skill build is fine. You want 1 point of Sandstorm. I'm surprised he wasn't able to get that off during the Omni. I'm not quite sure. Didn't really see it, but he wants to max his Caustic whenever you're up against a melee hero. And obviously he's not having the greatest time he had in that first game, but it's a similar effect. He's against a melee hero and you pressure the lane and get some more.
Elder Titan sending out the Astral Spirit again. Bottom lane, again, just running down Sand King. But KZ now with a couple of deaths later. Down a bit, just now past level 5. Still doing better than the, well, actually about tied with the Sand King now, as far as levels at this point. Clockwork's going to roam bottom, though, so I guess it's the 2-minute, or not 2-minute, 8-minute bounty runes. Collision will pick up that one, however, his gets stolen by Sand King, so we'll trade it off. All said and done. TA, what does she get first this game, you think? Is it going to be the Blink or the Deso?
You know, I see it variance so much, but I'd say typically the Deso first is best. Helps you farm that just that much faster, opens up for Roshan if you get it like a win a team fight. It's actually taking a nice stack right here, although Jerax is soaking up a lot of this experience. Doesn't quite get the stomp onto King RD, who's quite fast himself with some Tranquils. They will activate in about 2 seconds, but so will Jerax's, so screwing on out of there.
Good to go.
But he's actually really low. He doesn't have a refraction for 1 second.
God, yeah, Jerax is running up there, but he has it up now. So he's going to finish off this stack, going over the net worth. You see he's now 4th in the net worth, so that's a nice recovery for him. Again, he had the rough start when it came to CS in the middle lane. That's one way to do it. TA, fantastic at taking out those ancient stacks. Looking at the Wraith King, it is going to be the Hand of Midas choice.
Okay.
He has enough going for it.
Which is, I mean, understandable, but just because the hero doesn't farm that well. Hasn't put a point up yet into the reincarnation, which is standard. You know you're going to die twice. Like, say they rotate a bunch of heroes, and there's no point in wasting the ult. So, making sure he uses it at a good time for the first time. Oh, he changes it. Changes his mind and goes for the armlet. Huh. Which is also fine. Very good item for Wraith King. You have to go blink if you go armlet, though. Otherwise,
okay.
It's too difficult to actually get a good stun off, so...
Is that maybe more the sign of, yeah, he wants to fight? Like, he wants to really fight earlier on here?
I sure hope so, because this hero has to kind of fight. I mean, you want to utilize that ulti. It's the whole reason why you pick this hero, is to force fights and force them to cast spells on you when they don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
So, when they don't want to cast spells on you, then that means obviously you're not taking any damage, so you want to be in their face as much as possible.
Yasha going to be finished on Juggernaut. Talked about the potential of the Diffusal Blade on him. Does he go for a full Manta first and then the Diffusal, you think? Or does he want to get the Diffusal now ASAP because of the start from Wraith King?
I think you definitely go Manta first. This is a generally good item to have. You can dodge stuns if you need to. Get out of a couple things. Slow from TA. It also just adds extra damage on top of the refraction. It's easier ways to cut through that HP of TA.
You got Puck. He's really keeping his distance. KZ, you can tell, he's understandably scared as of what's happened now a couple of times, at least what we heard about happening. Those big crits of Wraith King, and doesn't know exactly where the supports are. So,
yeah, I'm surprised they're not like scanning, because Wraith King was pushing up aggressively. They're going to go for a smoke play down bottom, actually. Duster smokes him up. He does have a Fiend's Grip as well, so looking for a possible kill on a core here. But yeah, they want to get busy. They want to use this armlet. They want to use this ult potentially onto the Wraith King. Obviously hasn't skilled it up, but still has that point available. Actually has 4 or 7. He has 2 points available. It's very strange.
Yeah.
Is there stats I don't know about? You get stats?
Brought the stats back.
Which you used to do, but obviously can't anymore.
Magnus, RP's ready. They're going. RP's used. Skewer backwards into the stomp. Beautiful execution. Although Clockwork, the meld comes out. We're going to survive now. Refraction. No, we can't get it back up. The Ear Splitter even used on top of that, and it will get the Clockwork as well. So they get an extra present when it's all said and done. But that was the prime execution there between the 3 OG members. Exactly
all right.
What they're looking for.
So the debut of the Blink Dagger for the Magnus very early on. Had a great start. This lane, very nicely played by Mad. Will be some tower trading, it looks like. Mid's going down in favor of Radiant, although King RD is trying to slow this down. Doesn't have his hook shot, of course. But Resolution's pretty beefy, especially with this Empower.
Sad. Pretty sure they're going to get it now. He's going to go over to take the stack even. Takes out a couple traps. Gonna take the stacks, a nice resource steal as well. Bottom tower does go down in the meantime in favor of Pain Gaming, but overall OG getting the better of the situation. And just like that, Juggernaut, 1870 gold. He almost has a full Manta style now.
Yeah.
Along with the Yasha. That's the Empower buff. Level 4, of course. Applied by Mad.
And actually, Wraith King is going back to the Midas after the armlet.
Wow.
Kind of weird to see that, considering he hasn't really been able to do anything with this armlet, but yeah, interesting. Really going the farm route. The reason why I also like the Midas too is because he desperately needs that level 20 talent. He really does, especially against a Jug. It gets him there faster, so.
Wow. So they just clean up the enemy's ancient stack and then they go into their own. Resolution really shoots up there. 7,800 net worth coming out for him. But as you mentioned, the Hand of Midas picked up by HFN. And so kind of going back to that point, I wonder, to be fair, right after he got the armament, that's when they ported bottom to the smoke play.
Yeah.
So clearly they were looking. It just didn't work out as planned. And I mean, he just figures, all right, time to go back to heavy farm instead. Spawns the skeletons and has the blink into the Radiance queued up. So some insight on what he's planning at least.
Yeah, I think the items are fine. Just a matter of can it work out, you know? I mean, is he going to lose out on too much farm to this insanely strong Empower Jug combination and their stronger team fight? I mean, Elder Titan with Puck, RP, it's really, really strong stuff. Like a 4-man smoke into their woods. Hopefully for the sake of Wraith King, they find just Duster, because they can easily kill this Wraith King twice, and yeah, it looks like that will be the case. HFN is pretty happy. Oh, almost gets the Blink Screw to cancel the TP. Could have been devastating.
That was
nicely tried there by Mad. And actually, TP's top to get a kill on Keizu.
Yep.
So, nice quick TP there by HFN.
Did barely catch that one, but yeah, that was big that Bane actually spotted them coming in, because overall, Bane Gaming's pretty happy with what just happened right there. The smoke gang only loses their support. They take out the offlaner. However, top lane, Wraith King. There's the air splitter. On top of the skewer. Remember, he does have a level 2 reincarnate. In fact, he's not done with the armor. Taco just had the Pearl Strike coming out. He finally will go down. Coming back up to RP. Mad thinking about it. He will cast it after the fact. Got it off. Clockwork's going to end up dying most likely, but HFN still holding his ground. Throws out the Wraithfire Blast in the face of Juggernaut. Realizing he has to run though, but Dreamcoat will catch them. Down goes the Wraith King for good. Bane will fall. Down goes Sand King. And cleanup crew and Isle top lane for OG. 4-0 fight for them. We is pushing mid meanwhile.
It's almost like Wraith King's a bad hero. I mean, what does he do? He's like, cool, I got 2 lives, but I just die twice. At the very least, they just open some space for this Templar, who does have some decent farm despite not having the greatest laning stage. But, yeah, that healing ward did a lot of work in that fight. He TP's right into a spin, and I think he's just dead. Juggernaut, actually, he's a little bit scared.
Oh, not gonna connect, and she manages to get away. Jeez, if she died there especially, that would have been really costly. Nice stomp, by the way, to save Fly and also allow him to get the bounty rune. And they'll get on out of there, so. Great retreat as a team from OG. They're now 3,000 net worth, and seems like they're playing on a mission here in game number 3, understandably. This Juggernaut, he's gonna have a Shadow Blade next. Wow. With the Manta style, so he doesn't even want the defusal.
Okay. Yeah, maybe he just feels like he doesn't need it right now? I don't know. I mean, obviously they can kill him twice. He just is looking for some additional initiation for himself. Also some added attack speed and damage, which is always nice. Another smoke coming out from OG. Looking for that Wraith King. He dodges a bullet. I don't even think he knows it. But he was there. He ain't there anymore, though. They actually ping him out. I think they barely caught him out with that ward that they have there in their jungle. Here comes the stomp. It will connect. It's another dead Wraith King. Definitely dead.
Reincarnate was up in 5 seconds right there. But obviously he was probably still dead anyways after the fact. So maybe that is good, actually, that it wasn't used for that situation. So he'll be dead for another 40 seconds now.
At the very least, his Midas cooldown is literally the same as his death cooldown, so.
Positive.
Yeah.
Thinking positive here, Truff. Always good at that. Blink almost finished at least, and TA did finish her, so obviously, again, a lot of space has been created for We. At the Blink Deso combo, BKB now queued up. And BKB, well, it'll be nice, but Juggernaut, of course, can still deal plenty of damage through it. Overall, a pretty necessary tool, though, this game. For her to have. Keizu has his own blink. As there's the Shadow Blade now finished on Juggernaut. So again, feels like he doesn't even need the defuse zone, frankly, with the way this game's going. Really doesn't. Form of initiation.
No, I am seeing, the only problem I am seeing with OG is that while Resolution's extremely farmed and they do have great team fight, there's a significant drop-off in terms of farm after Jug. I mean, most of the farm Magnus is going for is, at least, looks like support items. Going back for the Force Staff, which is nothing wrong with that.
Oh. There we go. King RD. He's kind of just walking on in. Burrow Strike hits Rubik off to the side. TA is running in from the backside as well. Jerix looking to go in. Fly's going to be crit initially. The RP only hit. Oh, did it a couple actually, including TA. The Omni Slash on top. TA will fall. Wraith King goes down as well. Reincarnate will bring him right back up, only to fall seconds later. Tavo is chilling up the epicenter, but he realized that wasn't going to work. Now he gets hit by the Dream Coil, and this could be a complete wipeout in favor of OG. A very scattered fight initially, but works out beautifully for OG. Transition nicely into Roshan, and they're by far going to have a biggest lead of the game here.
Yep. And then with the Roshan, very nicely played by OG. They're also playing around, well, I guess they didn't have vision unless something got countered in the midst of all that team fighting, but They're fighting on their own side. They're fighting on a hill where or Pain doesn't really have any vision outside of Clockwork Rockets, but he was the first to die, so yeah. And he just goes the way of Resolution, just getting absolutely massive.
I feel like this happens with a Juggernaut Magnus strat so often, just as you're getting at, like, the net worth does drop off, but it's just almost naturally, he's just soaking up so much of the farm throughout the map, especially with that Empower buff, that you really just kind of play the 4-1. Alliance, honestly, comes to mind. You know, the whole Lotus strategy, protecting him, is what they did fairly often. So, OG executing it here, and it's definitely working. And he's going to get another Ancient stack, and that net worth lead just continues to rise. Is he going right into a Silver Edge?
For Jug?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is.
Okay. So, we'll have the break effect as well to take advantage of. It's the upgraded Shadow Blade, excuse me.
Yeah, we haven't been able to see a effective Fiend's Grip as well. I mean, there's just too much stuff going on in these team fights, too many AoE stun abilities or lifts, stomps or what have you, and Duster just doesn't feel comfortable actually getting a full channel off. They need whatever they can get because these team fights are super hard against RP Coil, Elder Titan.
Fucking Sand King are having a fun time. Real strike right after. I mean, they know he's here obviously this whole time. The hook shot eventually comes in, and now Casey's in trouble. Epicenter channel for this. Really want this kill, and now they're wishing that they never even attempted.
Feels bad, man.
Happened. Yeah.
So we got multiple 4-staffs on the side of OG. One for Mad, one for Jerax. I imagine Rubik will be getting one after he just picked up his Blink. Obviously great against not only just the Clockwork, but just in general. Like a stun from Wraith King, and good old 4-staff, and no more initiation, no more damage.
Wait, Magnus is going in Ags? Oh, that's
Isn't
awesome.
that like I forget what that is, like an Empower Aura or something? Something like that?
No, it's isn't it the Shockwave?
Yeah, I think they changed it, and I think I forget.
Yeah. It returns the Shockwave, right?
Okay, yeah. It used to be that weird... I haven't played this hero in so long, but it used to be that weird aura for Empower or something, but it was garbage.
No, it makes RP a global ability. No, anyways, Magnus, he's gonna 4-staff away,
like
the
a
stomp
repeat.
on top. Oh no, it is a disaster. Nice sleep, actually. Will prevent HFN from dying, never mind. They get the kill on TA, HFN does die indeed, and he's back up to just die a second time as well. Seen that before.
Seen that, how many times has he died? Oh yeah, 4 times. Seen that 4 times now. Tons of arrows are being drawn out the map. We, unfortunately, is not having as great of a game 3 as well. 0-3 and 0 has yet to be involved in the kill. But it's really not his fault. I mean, maybe the laning stage was his fault in terms of Magnus getting too much, but this was going to happen one way or the other, just in terms of draft. I mean, I'm not one to... I'm usually never one to be like, oh, they just got out-drafted, but, I mean, sometimes you just do, and I really don't think Pain's draft could... it's just too successful. And the stomp, it actually misses because of the lift from Fly. You memester, you. Just get 4-staffed out by his buddy.
He's dead.
And they do get the kill on King RD.
Derek still gets credit for the kill, and they're going to go for tier 3 now. Yeah, they're probably going to kill it. You got Reincarnate. It's not up for another 50 seconds, so Wraith King a little bit more scared. There goes the tier 3 tower tanking in the backline. Pearl strikes on backwards. The Omni Slash was popped, though, and he gets the kill on the Sand King with a couple of crits. The Empower buff on top, and the RP lockdown on the Solar Wraith King. Going to bring him in with no Reincarnate. He's going to drop quickly. The Armor Tackles on not going to save him, and TA Refraction will be able to blink on out, but again, 4 heroes are dead. They're going to finish off the melee racks. 23.5 minutes or so, and there's been a buyback from Wraith King. The Wraith Fire Blast missing.
Ooh. Some rage coming out. That does not feel good. Be able to buy back and not get anything out of that after losing Iraq's.
And Juggernaut even had the Aegis throughout all that.
Oh, yeah, forgot about that. Now as a Silver Edge, he's nearly got a Scotty on top of this. I would have been surprised, let's say, if they started calling GG. This is very far out of their hands. They're going to need a miracle to get back into this. They're going to need a couple really clutch Fiend's Grips onto this Juggernaut when he's away from his team, but why would you want to be away from your team when you have Coil and the RP and power?
Exactly. It's a team that make up the OG very comfortable sticking together. Now, as we say that, they are pretty spread out right now. One of the few times, and in fact, they're going to find one kill. There's the Fiend's Grip, locking down under Titan. That's, again, probably one of the worst ones that they can get, but it's still a kill. And they can't get what they want, necessarily, so... They do have some nice vision also in the Radiant jungle. They got a couple of aggressive wards down here. Gonna hope their comeback, and because of the Desolator, TA can help push down the tower pretty aggressively, pretty easily. Wraith King, I mean, is Radiance maybe not the answer, but that will help at least, especially against the Juggernauts and mischance kicking in, preventing blinks.
Yeah, but he'll have a Silver Edge, so even with that mischance, he's still gonna hit that.
True.
And yeah.
And then
This is looking grim.
Magnus going the Axe. I can't say I would never expect to see an Axe Magnus. I've heard it's
So it shoots it twice, basically. Like it shoots it and then comes back.
Shoots it out and then comes back. I
Seems
believe
pretty
it.
memey to me.
I've never used it myself either. I just remember that change happening.
Oh, it has a movement slow. Okay, I can see maybe a little bit how it's useful. 60% is a pretty big number.
Okay, yeah, that's true. The slow on top of that. Oh, that's a dead Bane. Omni Slash committed for that RP, committed for a solo Sand King. OG's feeling good.
Yeah. I mean, and they can afford to use these big spells even just on supports or off lanes. Like, it doesn't matter. Their cores are so much, not only better, just better heroes, but so much more farmed. And now desperation settles in as Wraith King decides not to go for the Radiance, and he just needs whatever items he can get to fight, and that's a Blade Mail. Which, again, doesn't really do much when Juggernaut ultis, but he did. It is on cooldown, to be fair. It can maybe catch him off guard, but highly unlikely.
There's the Ab Scotty. Finished on Juggernaut. Well ahead of anyone else in this game when it comes to net worth, at least. He's also level 20, so choosing to get the 10 armor, excuse me. Now it's on top of that, so it's just even extra more difficult to kill. Keizu, he's got plenty of vision. He also has a gem up. They are smoked, though. They're going to initiate first. Trying to catch the Juggernaut. He got a spin off, however, and wait for that turn. The Fiend's Grip is going to be canceled immediately. Tavo's channeling up the epicenter. He gets silenced out, though. Fiend's Grip actually hitting the Wraith King. It's Rubik stole it, and Wraith King will go down. The Air Splitter in the midst of a couple of heroes pulls in Duster. Duster sleeping himself, just trying to live. HFN. He's looking to beat down somebody, going after Resolution. Rubik so far, him and Puck did die in the fight. HFN getting low once again. Great Burrow circuit though at the last second. Juggernaut goes down, and they also lose the Magnus. All of a sudden, it's just the Elder Titan, actually, is the sole survivor. So numbers good for Pain Cayman right here. They're going to win this fight. Ultra kill for Wee.
Damn.
In the midst of it. What on earth happened?
Weehaw's doing some damage. That's what happened. Really, actually coming into his own in this hero in this game. So, like, tons of crits, I think. And
Okay.
obviously Rubik had a nice steal, but he died really, really quickly after that. Juggernaut, he was getting hit, man. I mean, that TA's damage is no joke. And it was a nice epicenter. Unfortunately, he barely missed the stun onto, I forget who backed out of the way right at the last second. I think it was the Jug. But it still did some good AoE damage. So, then Gem picked up. So, hey, another fight like that, and they're back in the game, honestly.
Kind of key, too. I don't, unless it just came up, I don't think they used Dream Coil that fight, and they definitely didn't use RP. That was still on cooldown from that solo Sand King kill earlier. So, you know, a couple of key factors more so in that fight. Omni Slash was also on cooldown. Yeah,
That's right.
They were not able to use anything other than Earth Splitter, really.
And now keep in mind, it was their choice to move forward, right? Like, they... Oh, he actually gets stomped? Oh, can they steal this Aegis?
No. Oh, but he almost got the kill. The RP comes out. We may die with the Aegis. No, he skewers out the other guy. He skewed out the Sand King, and TA manages to get away with the Aegis for now, but they are in hot pursuit. Can they run him down? Yep.
The Aegis to the Astral
He will lose
Spirit.
the Aegis.
Quick lift from Rubik.
Nice.
He gets it off. That will be a dead TA. Very nicely done by Fly.
And now he has no buyback, and he's dead for 80 seconds. What on earth?
It's okay. They
No.
got Wraith King, man. They got Wraith King. This is the most OP champ.
Oh no.
These guys are doomed. Go get him, Wraith King. Show him your Wraith. Show him your wrath.
My Wraith wrath.
Yep.
Tier 3 tower, top lane, it's also going to fall. Obviously,
I want to see this Axe now, as he now has it delivered. So this Axe on Magnus is up, ready to go.
Yeah, apparently we're idiots. Apparently this is like a core now on Magnus. I honestly did not know that, so...
Oh, is it?
But,
well, I'm an idiot.
Well, Twitch chat is saying that at least, so...
Oh, alright.
And that's... I mean, S4 said it too, but what does he know? So they get the top racks.
It does look really cool. I'll give him that. I want to see it some more.
He also going to Kaya. Nice. Just turning into a spellcaster.
That's right.
Hero that definitely can build heavy right-click damage if he wants to as well, but yeah, getting the 75 shockwave damage talent to help with the idea of dealing as much damage as possible.
When you're going this empowered bot type of game with Magnus, you don't really... It's not really necessary to build typical core items for Magnus. So you want more supporting things. That's why the Force Staff is good. Obviously, Refresher would be best. But goes for this Axe, which seems fun. I like it. Looks cool. Why not?
Daedalus on TA. Know that you can hit pretty hard, but OG does have all their ultimates. It's a matter of using them in the fight. Then you got to think too that they're going to play a little more safe now because of what happened in that previous fight on the bottom lane. Going to go all out. The Pain Gaming, they were smoked up. Couldn't even make it out of their base, though. I don't know if it doesn't look like they have another smoke to use, so they're just going to have to sit in their base, wait for OG to come at the bottom. Push on. And TA does have a cheese. Something else to keep in mind. Fight does break out here. They're going to go for the catch. No. Little too quick. What does Fly have? Oh, he's meld. Huh. Fun ability to steal there. A very patient game from OG, descending the illusions from Resolution. Managed to snell up in another 10 seconds. I guess he also has a butterfly being delivered, so probably wants that first.
Probably. And yeah, he still didn't get the Diffusal Blade this game, which I still find interesting.
Yes.
Maybe he feels he's going to kill Wraith King so fast, and he's going to get his level 20 talent anyway. He's like, fuck it. I don't need to burn his mana. Be a viable strat. It's like, if he gets his level 20 fast enough, it doesn't really matter, right?
Well, they're going to go. On Fiend's Grip. Juggernaut, Fiend's Grip happens. Can they stop it? Eventually does Fly. I believe he lifted him to do so. The spin from Resolution. There's the Omni Slash. As Hero Splitter hits the midst of a couple of heroes, Pain just melts. Clockwork's dead as well. Wraith King, of course, coming back up. We're trying to live with the BKB activated. Now turning around some damage. Remember, he has a Daedalus, so can crit hard with the cleave attack of the side blades. KZ, Illusory Orb, has the speed talent. Oh, the RP! He missed it. I thought he canceled it for a second, but no, he did go for it. Swing and a miss for Mag right there. They're going to lose the other Titan. And Pain Gaming will hold. It did cost them a couple of resources, including the buybacks on Bane and Clockwork, but not necessarily a big deal. Here's the last one to fully retreat.
Mag is just playing with his food. He's just playing. Just give him a chance. It's never... if you ever try to force... Or not force stuff, but to skewer into RP like that, especially uphill into vision, like, they're going to know something's up, and... yeah, I'm surprised you actually went through with that, but... Oh well. Yeah, they did use a lot of buybacks. I think 2 at least.
Only on the supports, though.
Right. But I did look at the gold, and it still went up, I think, about 4k, so... Oh, yeah. Certainly, I mean, with no Jug dying, obviously not looking towards that result as a success here for Paint Gaming, but... trying to get everything they can. Buying some time for Wraith King Radiance.
3,600 gold saved up. Almost has the Sacred Relic, at least. And the Radiance to follow. And if they can manage to get that, again, it's going to help out, at least in this game. Templar Assassin. But she decides to get at level 25, but if I could be breaking out. They catch Rubik. Oh, Burrow Strike a little too early. Heals on back, lifts up the TA, and Fly, he escapes. Say he
Goes
flies
Resolution.
away.
Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah, she goes back towards mid.
Now they have to get back. Oh, who do they catch? That would be the TA. That's a big kill if they can manage, of course. She has a BKB and she's out, so they shouldn't be able to. Mad RP up in a second. Elder Titan, the stomp's gonna miss. Clockwork ports back. So we're reset here. Again, Matt does have his RP ready. Slash good and everything else, really. Drinkquill's not. Drinkquill's down for 35 seconds. Not much to lose. Sending in the illusions. Gonna slowly chip away at the tier 3 tower. Not gonna kill it this time. Man, they are tanking. Wow, he actually almost got it. Right there. Very patient game from OG, trying to secure game 3 and move on to the semifinals to be matched up against Evil Geniuses. Loser has to play a best of 1 elimination match. Wraith King, how's he looking? He got the pattern and he's lift out, waits forced to fight. BKB activated, jumping in after Matt, so no RP just yet. Drinkquill does hit a couple on the backlines. The Omnisize on top. Clockwork is getting cut down by a weave. Now he's looking to run after Fly. Matt, he still has RP.
If he wants to. Yeah,
there you go. Solo RP. Shockwave coming out with that extra range and easy kill on a TA in the end. She does fight back, of course. Bane's going to explode as the crit happens. As soon as he falls down, there's a first kill on Wraith King. He'll come back up. We jumps in. Resolution. He's just going to back off for now. Blade Mill, that's not going to save him. And Wraith King's dead. 75 seconds has the buyback, but that's a dieback on TA, and that should all but do it. As a hat trick coming out for Resolution. And the GG is called. So OG will advance on to play Evil Geniuses. Semifinal.
All right. Well, you know, I think you can just chalk this one up to draft. I really don't think there's much more to it. I think the Wraith King